Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name is Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirit, my intuition, and the tarot to communicate energies to you. Today's reading will be taking a look at the week ahead and any advice spirit wants to give to you in regards to the energy or whatever's coming towards you in the next 7 days approximately. Now we have 3 options to choose from, and if you are drawn to more than one option, it could mean that there's multiple messages in here for you for the week ahead. Use your intuition, and of course, like usual, come up with something you're going to see, hear, or feel during this reading so that you know and you can confirm that the pile is meant for you. All right, so 3 options. Option number 1 is this, I think this is agate. It's a slice crystal. Option number 2 is this stone right here. And option number 3 is this beautiful stone right here. I'm going to leave the video running so that you can use your intuition to be guided into the right pile that you feel intuitively called towards. And feel free to pause the video, although I know sometimes you get the bars on there, so it might be a little more difficult. So I will let the video run. You can select your option in the timestamp, which will be in the description box. And in the pinned comment, it will take you directly to your pick. And I will see you at your pick. Hello, my gorgeous. Pile number 1, you picked the blue agate slice. Absolutely beautiful. Option 1, let's take a look at your week ahead, the next 7 days approximately, and what sort of energy is coming towards you. What sort of advice does Spirit want you to hear right here, right now, in regards to your week ahead? We'll take a look at the oracle cards and then I'll pull some tarot. Now, I have not looked at these. I just shuffled and we'll flip them together. Now, I do want you to use your intuition to come up with something you're going to see, hear, or feel that will intuitively confirm to you that this is indeed your pile, all right? Otherwise, there's no way for me to confirm that, and I would like for you to get the right message. If you are drawn to multiple piles, could mean multiple aspects of the next 7 days that Spirit's wanting to communicate. So let's take a look at what you have pulled here, beautiful pile number 1. Ooh, the 2 of Hearts. That's the equivalent of the 2 of Cups. Beautiful. You have a heart with wings, 2 mermaids, or a mermaid and a merman, and 2 dolphins. Some seahorses and some shells. Okay. 2 of Cups, or 2 of Hearts, I should say. We have the Seeker of Hearts. This is the equivalent, the Knight of Cups. All right. More heart with wings. And it looks like you have a tin man here. Is missing a heart, and you have the, I don't know, is that a dove? Looks like some sort of dove bringing a heart here for the tin man, and it does have a ribbon on it. All right. Seeker of Hearts. You have the caterpillar with opportunity. Number 4. And 4 is all about stability here. 4th house is also about home and family, emotions and foundations. Okay, so also children, women, femininity comes through with this card. We have 34, or the number 7. In your longing for your giant self lies your goodness, good and evil. I don't know what this picture is. It looks pretty abstract. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what this picture is about, but in your longing for your giant self lies your goodness. Okay. We have the twins with self-protection and dual natures. And we have the two look like geese. The sun and the moon, divine masculine, divine feminine energy coming through the two dolphins. Wow. We have back to basics, simplify, reduce, and center. It's giving me prairies vibe here with all the wheatgrass. All right. The scholar, investigation and research. And you have what looks like a scroll, some ink, a book, and then the kind of stuff you get in the geometry set, a ruler, a triangle, a feather pen, some pencils. Scholar, okay. Not sure I'm feeling that right there. Let's move this right here. We have sun. Wow. Heavy divine masculine energy. If you are resonating with a Leo, this could certainly be your reading. Now, we are in Leo season, so could be very significant here as to the timing of what we're looking at. Obviously, it's the next 7 days, week ahead, but then we have the fog, which is 39, or the number 12, reduced to the number 3. Okay, fog. So let me pull tarot. Just making sure we're all in frame. Let's pull some tarot. I'll ask Spirit for a clear and concise message here for pile number 1, the next 7 days or the week ahead. What sort of advice, energy here are we needing to communicate to pile number 1? What should they know about the next 7 days? Clear and concise, Spirit. Thank you so much for this message. I am so blessed, so grateful. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. And thank you so much, pile number 1, for allowing me to tap into your energy right here, right now. I'm so blessed, so grateful. All right, we have the Devil, Capricorn energy coming through. I'm also getting heavy Gemini here with the twins. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Sun coming out twice. Beautiful pile number 1. That is amazing. More Leo energy. I am going to pull 2 more tarot cards here. We have Temperance, Sagittarius energy. And Spirit was wanting all these read upright before I pulled the cards. So we will read the tarot all upright and pick up on energy. We have the Magician, which is Gemini, Virgo energy. Okay. Wow, we have 4 major arcana here, you guys, which it's a significant week ahead for you guys, I would say, with the universe kind of coming into play here. When we look at major arcana, that is sort of happenings when the universe is intervening or coming through with sort of like divine intervention here. I'm surprised we're not seeing the Wheel of Fortune. We may yet. But give me a minute here to pick up on what we see. Okay. This message is quite clear for you guys. Beautiful pile number 1. So I feel like if you're not looking for sort of a romantic type reading here, because this is, I do feel this is about a partnership here in a romantic way, okay, then this could most likely not be your pile, because this is exactly what I'm picking up here. What I'm picking up is that there is someone in your life here who I feel you have been romantically invested in, okay? And I do feel like they're There's been a challenge here in trying to come together. I feel like there's been an imbalance of where you guys were both at. I feel like you guys were most likely on two different pages here. And I feel like what Spirit is identifying here for the week ahead is, I feel like you're kind of in the mode of not necessarily trying to make something happen anymore here. I feel like you've pretty much given up, or you're no longer interested in investing yourself in something that's been very imbalanced for you. I think you've been kind of on the fence as to maybe how to proceed with someone here who might have been a little uncertain or not showing up here. But I feel like you've been in this situation for quite some time. You most likely already know about this. And so what the week ahead is showing here is, I feel as though there is there's an energy of you pulling away and kind of allowing yourself to not be so focused on what's going on here with this person, in order to allow yourself some peace of mind here to really take a look at what you want for yourself. But in the interim, I think this wakes up a sleeper here, okay? I don't know what's with these readings in the last little while. It seems collectively here, this is the same type of energy where I feel you're removing yourself or pulling away here from a situation because of someone's uncertainty, someone's lack of dedication, in order to focus on yourself, or to at least listen to what it is that you need for yourself here. So I think you withdraw or pull away. And I do feel as though this energy might be used to you kind of being around, or being the one to maybe fight for the connection, or put in energy, time, effort. And so I feel as though you pulling away here in order to, because something doesn't feel right, in order to go after what feels right for you, because of someone's lack of certainty. And I don't feel like this person was giving you all the information, or at least you weren't very clear here about maybe what the future held, or where this was all going. So I feel like you're pulling in towards you what you want here on an emotional level, on an understanding here of what's actually going to fulfill you. But I feel like what this does is trigger whoever you're dealing with here to recognize and want to kind of pull you back into whatever shenanigans I say here, because I feel this energy was not, maybe this energy was taking you for granted, or maybe this energy was not certain about you, was certainly making you feel maybe neglected, rejected, or I do feel like this is definitely an opportunity here for whoever you're getting involved with to understand the significance, I think, of what this connection is here. And I do feel here if you guys are resonating here with a twin flame type connection, I am picking that up for some of you guys, okay? Because I'm getting Four of Wands type energy from this four. And we do have the twins here, the sun and the moon. We have divine masculine energy coming through quite strong. And the fact that we have all this major arcana here, where I feel the universe is intervening. I also feel like you're following your soul tribe here. Although I feel you feel removed here, maybe you feel a little alone, because I think you've invested quite some time here. in a situation that you felt was your soul tribe, or at least this person felt like your soul person here, but only to kind of maybe feel empty-handed. And I feel like what this is doing is whoever was uncertain or unclear here is literally being awakened. Their hearts kind of being, what I heard is like that shocking machine, okay? The AED, the defibrillator, is kind of in action, which is trying to wake up this person. Because I feel like whatever this person that you were dealing with was, I don't know why they were so removed here or not receptive. And I don't feel this person knows it either, to be honest. I think they just were uncertain or unclear. Now, I do feel as though this person could be just really attached, not wanting you to go. I do feel like you bring a lot of happiness here. I do feel like you're very certain, but I also feel like now you're very certain about manifesting what you want. And you're kind of beginning to take a look at where there is acceptance, where there is energy in which you feel welcomed. Although I feel like you still feel a bit alone here. I do feel like you're following your soul tribe, or you're down the path of catching up to your soul tribe, your people here. The more absent or removed you are from, or this person is from this connection, all right, this is a pretty significant message. Let's pull some more to see what Spirit's wanting you to know, or I guess advice in regards to why this message. So Spirit, thank you so much for that. Is there anything I am missing that pile number 1 needs to know? Any advice? What further do they need to know why they're getting this message for the week ahead? Thank you so much. Anything pile number 1 needs to know right here, right now. All right, quite a bit of these two kind of coming together. We have Temperance and the 5 of Wands. So yeah, I feel like it was a struggle here in order to bring a sense of balance here, because as we know, it takes 2 people here to show up. Here we have the Sun and the Moon again, okay, which is divine masculine and divine feminine energy. And in order for ourselves to balance ourselves, we kind of come into balancing our divine masculine and feminine within ourselves in order to be a balanced, healed type person to engage with other energies, so that we can show up in our best version, our highest self, our giant self here, okay? And I feel like you could have potentially been fairly balanced, or maybe you were finishing balancing a side of you that might have been not as strong. Maybe you were heavy in your divine masculine or divine feminine energy, whichever it was here. There was a need to get more balanced, more regulated, but I feel as though the balance would be between 2 people here to alchemize the situation, so that both sides are kind of coming to the table with something that is like a balanced trade-off here. And I feel as though somebody was sleeping here and it was a challenge, and there might have been competition. Maybe you were involved with them choosing someone else or something else, but I feel like it was a challenge to bring balance. I also feel as though this experience has brought you a lot of healing, and I also feel as though you could have been quite conflicted as to how to proceed here. How do you proceed? So I feel like you might have been challenged as to whether you should stay or go here. And I do see that maybe you have left for a bit already. Maybe this isn't old news for some of you guys. But what the message here is that whoever was sleeping here is now being awakened to the fact that their sun has been removed here, or that they haven't acted. They haven't jumped on the opportunity to plant stability here. I feel like this person has been everywhere but, choosing everything but. And I do feel like for some of you guys, this person might have been not allowing their emotions or expressing themselves in a way, or shutting you out emotionally here. Okay, so we have, yeah, Ten of Swords, walking away. That's the end. Okay, so for those of you guys who still have not walked away, I do feel as though you have enough. But look at this Ten of Swords. It's like, this is the most peaceful Ten of Swords, okay? And you have this beautiful woman, and she's walking into the sunset or sunrise, whatever you see here, but she's kind of liberating herself. She's freeing herself. Okay, she's freeing herself from a situation like, you know, both these people have their back turned. I think you're turning your back here on a situation that you've been invested in, because I feel like whatever this energy was has had their back to you for quite some time. And I feel like you're now certain, okay? You're getting very clear with the sun twice. You're very certain this is the best thing for you here. Seven of Wands. The Moon and the Eight of Swords. So, Seven of Wands is that standing your ground, you know, having to kind of fight. I feel like now you're kind of fighting for what you know to be true, fighting for what you believe to be true, standing your ground here. But I feel like you're done with the fighting. I feel like you're just protecting yourself from investing any more energy in a situation that isn't being fruitful for you. I feel like with the fog here, and I was feeling a heavy level of uncertainty, I feel like the uncertainty would have been, you know, whether you should stay or go here. But I feel you get very clear, although I do feel there is some fear here in releasing. But I feel like what Spirit's wanting you to know is that there is balance to be had here, where things have been significantly imbalanced. You see the shadow wolf and the light wolf here. Again, with the balance, I'm getting sun and moon energy, which is balancing the masculine, feminine. And this is the moon, and here we have the sun. So I feel as though if you are walking away or releasing yourself, I feel like you are ascending to a more balanced version of yourself, despite fears of maybe releasing yourself. But I also feel this is driven from someone's fear to dive into their emotions in order for them to balance out, because they're limited in their beliefs here with this Eight of Swords. Okay, so I feel like whatever this energy was, they were in an Eight of Swords. They were in a lot of fear. There was restrictions, there was limitations. They were not sure how to move forward here. So I feel like you've kind of released yourself from this situation. And I do feel as though this is kind of waking up some energy. Now let's see why this energy, because I feel like a lot of you guys have already walked away or are in the process of walking away, freeing yourself here. That could certainly be what the message is, but I do feel as though there's someone here waking up with the two suns, okay, and the fact that we keep seeing all this balancing out, and the Two of Cups here. And now we have the Seeker of Hearts, which is that Knight of Cups, somebody coming in here offering a cup of love. So is pile number one's energy person here coming in? Are they waking up? What's going on with this other person here? Spirit, clear and concise message here. Why are we seeing this message for pile number one? Okay. We see the Four of Swords, and we were seeing Temperance, which is all about healing. I think we saw it twice. That Sagittarius energy. This is also about healing and reflection. So I feel you've walked away recently, or like recently, I mean within the last 3 months or so maybe. And I feel like this person has had plenty of time to reflect. And like I said, they were sleeping, okay? And there's that heart. So it's like still there's this like heart that's like removed from this person who has had to reflect, who has been sleeping here. Ace of Pentacles. This is offering something practical here, a seed for a new beginning of grounding something. Here's the Ace of Cups, a new beginning, an emotional new beginning coming in with a cup of love. This is also about self-love and healing. Putting her heart back in. Seven of Pentacles. We saw the Seven of Wands, which was standing our ground. Seven of Pentacles is more putting in the energy. You know, putting in the energy. And I love this depiction of the Seven of Pentacles because you have this divine masculine protecting this plant, which is still fairly young and needing protection here in order to grow. This is all about putting in our energy or time or effort into something that we know eventually would pay off in some way. And sometimes we're discouraged because we've put in a lot of our time and energy and we haven't really been able to reap the rewards or reap our harvest here of what we've been investing in. And we have the star. So now we've seen the sun twice, the moon, the star. Star is also a healing card, okay? This is healing. This is about our wishes or desires or hopes for the future, a long-term vision of what we desire for the future here for ourselves. Heavy Aquarius energy here. So, what do I see? Well, I feel as though you woke up a sleeper here. Someone's wanting to offer you something. This is very similar to the collective reading I did and the reading I did the other day. And I kind of took a little break because I want to see the same message coming up is quite significant here. And this is kind of the same message. I do feel this is divine masculine energy coming in, but it doesn't have to be gender specific, okay? Again, because we both have masculine, feminine energy. I just feel like whoever was sleeping here has had a chance to really reflect and heal. They're needing to heal a part of themselves here and find it within themselves here what truly matters. And I feel like what matters to you here was being offered something in a practical way here to add some stability here, an opportunity for future, or at least a clear understanding of where the stability is at, where things were headed or going. And in order to do this, I feel this energy was needing to find it within themselves. I think they were needing to be honest and look at their own emotions here. And I feel as though this energy was needing to step up to the plate here and provide a level of effort and energy, because I feel you've been pretty dedicated here without any sort of payout or any sort of commitment of a future here. And I feel like the energy might have not have been protecting this connection, although very special, very unique, I feel like there's something very spiritual here in this connection that this person might have been taking for granted. So I do feel like this person's coming in with an offer. I feel like this person is wanting to start over here because of an understanding that they have that you are a hope and a desire here. And they may be promising you something here in a practical way. Although I think the message and the advice here is for you to allow this energy to prove by way of effort and energy before investing or committing anything here to them. And if this is something that they desire and something they've truly been healed from, then this person will protect this divine connection here and show their emotions, their self-love, and their desire to kind of invest here in this connection. Because I feel like you guys have been in the fog here from, and same with this person, from where things could go here in this connection, where things could move. So very clear message for you guys, pile number one. I wasn't intending on doing a love reading, but this is certainly what this is about here. Again, if you're not resonating with the love side of it, could be somebody maybe who just you were not getting along with here, family, friend, coworker, whatever. But I was feeling this strong sense of a romantic partnership here between either soulmates or twin flames, and I was feeling more twin flame-ish here. Like I said, with the four, I was getting heavy Four of Wands here, And then with the twins here, certainly what I'm seeing. So I do feel communication coming in. We saw the Magician, which is all about communication, timing, and the Sun here, which is Leo, and we are in the Leo season. I feel like there's communication coming in the next little while here in regards to the foundation of what this person expects to plant here for the future. For some of you guys, it might be too late, and you guys might have to kind of go back to the drawing board here and clear up any sort of experience you had here, if you're wanting to.